Oh, I got a different wig. Sorry to not warn you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Zaria Smith, and I typically make commentary videos just like this one. So if you guys happen to like that, or you just love my gorgeous face, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the notification bell to get notified every single time I post, which happens to be on Mondays and on Fridays. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Today's video is going to be interesting because I'm going to be calling out my own niche, my own genre, which is nerve-wracking. But I'm just going to talk about when commentary channels go too far, or kind of like the evolution of commentary on YouTube in general. So let's get into it. So what is a commentary channel? You could say this is a commentary channel. I'm a person and I'm commenting on something. I'm giving my opinions, I'm giving all that stuff. But if you want to say what commentary is, it's an expression of opinions or offering explanations about an event or situation. So for instance, when I was talking about Bryce Hall, that was me talking about an instance, if that makes sense. The first commentary YouTubers, in my opinion, were Philip DeFranco, Leafy is Here, Onision, iDubbbz, and so much more, but those are just the ones that I can pinpoint. And I also want to note that not all commentary channels are from America, even though I did list all American ones. There is a whole UK commentary group happening over there. But the origins of commentary was very problematic because you had people like Onision, yes, Onision, you remember him, making videos about him having his fans send pictures of themselves, and he would rate them and say whether or not he would date them or not. That is very strange. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but alas, it was done. It was a thing that happened. The commentary genre, I would say, definitely transformed. About 2016. That was when, Vine died and people like Cody Ko, Curtis Connor, Drew Gooden, Danny Gonzalez, Noel Miller, and many, many more became the surface. And these people were more reactionary commentary channels, which we didn't see. They became more popular on the platform. And then commentary was no longer something that was toxic. It was something that was fun to laugh at. We all laughed at the Johnny Johnny Yes Papa memes and the That's Cringe episodes, and reacting to cringy TikToks and Musical.ly. So that's what commentary mostly was people, reacting to content and then transforming it in a way. Because there are reaction channels, but there were people who did commentary on content, which is different. In a weird way, but it is. And now commentary has gone humongous, and we now have people who do video essays, people who do drama commentary, people do so much. And some creators I like to, shout out are Tiffany Ferg, Smokey Glow, Dangelo Wallace, Jordan Teresa, it's Keisha, Amanda, what's her channel name actually? Her name is Amanda. As Told by Kenya. I also want to note that there are other channels like ContraPoints, who does extremely nice video essays. We also have Psych IRL, who does you go to her channel, and Swell Entertainment. She also is really good, and she does commentary on products, Quibi, a bunch of different stuff. It's really cool. So there's just some more people to check out. So many different creators are now, transforming the genre as we speak. But I'd say definitely there are people who do video essays, like Tiffany Ferg does a whole detailed experience. You have people like The Right Opinion who do extreme video essays, where if you want to know any sort of drama situation and you want to know it from start to finish with no interruptions, no waiting on an upload, definitely watch The Right Opinion. And Jay Aubrey is also a good one. But you had people analyzing social media, people analyzing politics, even like Jordan Teresa. Jordan Teresa does a lot of politics based content. She recently did a video about feminism and why we still need it, which is very interesting, I'll say. And then after, these more video essays came out and these more, commentary channels, people learned that, e-news is a thing, TMZ is a thing, and this is where we reach into dangerous territory, because now they're commenting on things, but a little bit different. We had people like, Angelica Oles, Amanda, it's Keisha, As Told by Kenya. They are more drama commentary channels in the sense that they see a topic, they talk about it, their opinions on it, and then move on. And then you also have people that are tea channels. Like I would say spill, here for the tea, tea spill, tea. If they're all tea related, except for, you know, the Viewer's Voice and the Gritch Lux and all of them. But these channels are under the commentary umbrella, but they're not specifically they're like, you wouldn't see like, this is a situation that Gabby Hanna had where she couldn't understand the difference between commentary channels and drama channels. But like a drama channel would see a topic like Gabby Hanna having a meltdown. I'm saying Gabby Hanna because I'm a fan of her and I like her. But Gabby Hanna having a meltdown. A commentary channel will look at her meltdown, then analyze why that happened and analyze the things that went up to that point. Whereas a drama channel will see Gabby Hanna's having a meltdown and then make a video about her having a meltdown, and that is it. Providing context, but like not like the broader social thing going on, you know. But also in the same sense, you have people who do commentary and they just see the mental breakdown that is being on screen, like Trisha Paytas' multiple breakdowns on TV and on her channel, and they react to that, and that also is a form of commentary. Does that make sense? Either way, so these drama channels, these tea channels, then became friends with the people they were talking about, mostly people who are in the beauty community, because the beauty community is filled with a lot of drama, weirdly enough. I don't know why, but, you know. So now we have, you know, people like me, people like Tiffany Ferg, people like The Right Opinion, people like Dangelo Wallace, so many people who do commentary on, you know, general things. But what happens when commentary channels go too far? You could say that they could definitely, you know, get charged with the fair use thing. That's typically an issue that commentary channels will reach, is trying to comment on a topic but transforming the content and not just stealing it directly. But many channels like Social Repose, Jacqueline Glenn, Onision, Leafy is Here, Filthy Frank. Can Filthy Frank even be considered commentary? I don't know. iDubbbz, so many people have been, you know, doxxed, have been, you know, canceled, if the word is right, and Blaire White is one of those people. Now, Blaire White, and I'm literally the last person to talk about this, Dangelo Wallace made a long, like hour-long video about the Blaire White situation, so if you want like a more in-depth, start to finish, I definitely recommend watching that video, and I'll definitely link it down below. But in my opinion, Blaire White made a calculated mistake. And she does this multiple times through her channel. And this is a simple thing of how a commentary channel can, you know, mess up. Because it's kind of like, how can you mess up your own opinions? Because if you already have a fan base, there's no reason as to why you should, you know, mess up. I guess maybe that's just me. But Blaire White is a political commentator who is center-right. This shouldn't matter, but for some reason it does. And I feel the need to tell you that she is a center-right person. And she's also transgender and has, well, had 1 million subscribers, but then lost a bunch of them. But her channel is focused on, you know, being trans, social issues, and then she likes to sprinkle in, you know, commentary. And she posted a video titled, "Trans Athlete, I Belong in Women's Sports, Get Over It." And did it like a quote. I'll show you the thing and you can decipher yourself as to how the implications of what she was trying to say. But in the video, she talks about how she feels like trans athletes shouldn't be in...
The concept of janae competing against biological women is ludicrous. It's almost intentionally ignorant. And anyone who thinks that that is some sort of level playing field is a liar. You're lying to her, you're lying to others, and you're lying to yourself, sweetie.
And you can have your own opinions on that. I'm not going to tell you mine. But she, in this video, a simple premise, you know, tells them something, whatever. She decides to bring in Janae Marie Kroc. But she is an American bodybuilder. I'll show you a picture of her. And she has only competed against men. And she does not believe in competing against women because that is, in her opinion, unfair. However, Blaire White decided to say, actually, I'll let you hear what she said.
And something we don't often see is that Janae actually went back post-transition and competing against men just because, I guess.
Along with what she just said then, she made multiple defamatory claims and statements about Janae. And you might be like, oh, well, she made a mistake. She probably didn't research it enough. But like the thing about commentary is that you do research. Basically, after Blaire posted this video, Janae got a bunch of hate. And you might be like, oh, Blaire must have taken down the video, right? She didn't. It took her a very, very long time to take down that video. And when she did, she posted an apology on Twitter. Said she was going to give the AdSense money to Janae. Whether that's true or not, I can't really tell you. But she posted an apology video titled Let's Talk. And if you know anything about YouTube, search engine, anything, you're going to know that if a person saw a video that had thousands of views about a transgender athlete, it's not going to get the same views if you don't say apologizing for or whatever. Like, that's common sense, at least to me. I don't know if it's not to the average YouTube viewer. But she decided to, kind of hush away the fact that she did this humongous mistake. And is she going to face repercussions for this? Maybe. But I'm going to tell you about someone who is facing repercussions right now for content that they have posted. And this is why I'm a strong believer in research, but also not stalkery in a sense. Like, I made a video on Trisha Paytas, but I wasn't like looking up Trisha Paytas like for hours on end, like looking at her content. Like, no, like I'm not like that. But this person is, on the other hand. So there's a channel called Without a Crystal Ball. Her name is Katie Joy. I'll put a picture of her on the screen. And she is currently getting sued for defamation by Tati Westbrook, James Westbrook, and Halo Beauty as a whole. And you might be like, how do you get in that predicament? Well, I can link down below the full lawsuit. It's 30 plus pages, so like beware. But essentially, Katie has made over 40 videos about Tati Westbrook and Halo Beauty and James Westbrook in general. And the last video that she made was kind of the nail in the coffin. She brought up the fact that Tati and James were getting sued by the person they started Halo Beauty with, which is public information, so it's not like that big of a deal, but made, in my opinion, an obsessive amount of videos about one specific person. And, you might be like, oh, well, there are commentary channels talk about Jeffree Star every single week. There are people that talk about Tana Mojo all the time. So, like, what's the difference? The difference is that if a person is constantly doing stuff, like, who's a person that's constantly in scandals? James Charles. James Charles is in a multitude of scandals. So it makes sense if, once every 3 months, you made a video about James Charles because he did something, But it's another thing to make repetitive videos that's borderline stalkerish. So I'm saying from the perspective of Tati. That's borderline stalkerish, and that's terrifying. It is a lot for you to make constant videos, repetitive, video after video after video, about one specific person. Is that just me? Am I bullying people again? I swear, I keep on getting, people are like, well, stop being so mean. But then when I'm too nice, they're like, you need to be meaner. There's no in between. I'm sorry. But, yeah, so this is what happens when commentary / drama channels, they don't do their research properly. They get a little bit too overzealous. And I hope that further down the line, there are more commentary channels that, take these examples and try to make sure they don't make the same mistakes. I obviously have a video, you can watch it, of me ranking different commentary channels. They're all amazing, by the way. Where I rank different commentary channels. You can go ahead and watch that for some suggestions if you want to see some more people. And just so commentary is not just like a straight white male thing. There are people who are in England. There are people who are in Australia. There are people who are all over the world who do commentary. And I'm, Western. So I mainly watch Western influencers. But that's not the only people that do commentary by far. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up because it really helps small channels like mine so immensely. And make sure to also subscribe. I really want to get to 600 by the end of November. That would be really great. It would kind of validate me in a sense. Yeah, so make sure to stay happy and stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.